Good morning, Facebook. Kind of a quiet, peaceful morning. I know I said if it was 40 degrees and above, I would do this outside, but I lied. It's above 40 today, and I don't feel like being outside. I got kind of a chill today. I don't know what's up with that, but let me adjust this. Seems like it's shaking a lot. Yeah, so I decided to do it from inside today in a different room. You guys are used to seeing. I'm shaking the table, so I'm going to stop doing that. Doing it from my dining room. Let's see. I don't really have anything planned to say today, so I'm just going to kind of wing it. Not really feeling the run today. Oh, so yesterday's run, I posted a wrap-up video and showed the pebble in my shoe. Ended up being like I don't know, it's like some kind of an abrasion on my ankle. My running shoes started wearing on my ankle from all the miles I've been putting in lately, and it just kind of bled a lot yesterday, and it was really painful to run yesterday, so it wasn't a lot of fun. So, not really. I've got a Band-Aid on it and stuff, and hopefully that'll stop it from rubbing today, and the run will be a little bit better, but I'm really not feeling the run today. And it looks like it's been raining. I don't know if it's raining out right now. It might be. Not going to road run today. I'm going to go out to the trails. I could use some time in the woods today, I think. So I'm going to go do a trail run today for my short run, just a 3-mile run today. So nice and short. I'll be out in the trails, out in the woods. It's always fun. Meredith and Mary Jo, hi, good morning, guys. I have my coffee. Hopefully it doesn't look like a science experiment. Anyway, I've heard sometimes my coffee looks like a science experiment. Good morning, Meredith. Good morning, Mary Jo. You guys got your coffee? Meredith, how's your new job going this week? I already downed my coffee. Is there really an end to the coffee? I don't know. Not for me. So yeah, I'm gonna head out to the woods today, do a little trail run, so I'm not gonna be focused on pace or anything like that. I'm just gonna be out there to do it, just to get it done, hopefully. And so my trail runners are a little bit different, and they'll hit my ankle a little bit differently, so hopefully I will have a chance to have that healed. So when I go back to the road run tomorrow, maybe my running shoes will get here soon. I ordered a new pair of running shoes because my old ones are like a year old and have way too many miles on them, so I don't upgrade nearly as much as I should. New job is great, night and day, nice. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, Meredith. That's such a great, I can't even imagine the anxiety that must produce, switching jobs in the middle of this whole pandemic while you're working at home. It's just really, I give you a lot of credit. It's very courageous to do. And I'm very familiar with the agency that you work for now. I saw your announcement on what agency it was. I used to be in marketing, so they are one of the biggest marketing, purchaser of ad space and things like that in Rochester. So I'm very familiar with them. I know Tracy from years and years and years ago when they just first started, actually. I'm not going to show my age right now. Oh, Microsoft Teams, huh? I don't know about that. You'll have to give me a tutorial sometime on Microsoft Teams. We use 365 for our stuff at ROCovery, and it's just we use SharePoint and things like that. And Microsoft products always baffle me. I come from a Mac background, so really great company. I'm so glad to hear that, Meredith. That's awesome. So Today looks like it might not rain. It looks like the forecast says it's supposed to clear up today later, so that's cool. Hopefully, maybe I'll wait a little bit before I head out on the trail. I have a webinar and a team check-in for work later on, so I may just wait a little bit before my run. It'll warm up a little bit more and hopefully clear up. I see in the forecast we're supposed to see a little sun, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get that. So I'll have a little more coffee, maybe do a little work before I head out for my run. But I'll try and post another video in the comment feed afterwards, post run thoughts. Just a short run today, so just right around 3 miles. Again, we're in like week 11 of the Novice 1 training for the half marathon, so we'll do a 10-mile this weekend, and then next week we'll pull the mileage back, and then at the end of the week we'll do the half marathon. We'll do a mock half marathon and see what the time ends up being. So that'll be fun. So this is my first time doing the live feed from my dining room. I actually just started working from my dining room because my office is becoming overwhelming to me. Like, I've got my home computer in there, and then when I bring my laptop for my work in there too, it's just too much. I get distracted too easily. So I started working from my dining room, which I like a lot because it's got a painting that my dad did. My dad passed away probably 26 years ago now. He was an engineer, but he also was very creative and was an artist as well. But he did that as a hobby, not as a profession. So he did a lot of oil paintings and stuff. So I have one of his originals. He would probably laugh to hear me say that, but in this room, it's framed with some old barnwood, and it's a painting from inside his old barn. So it's interesting. And then I've got a stained glass thing that my grandfather made, who also was an engineer for Kodak for many, many years. They were both very intelligent human beings, but also had a very creative side. And my grandfather did stained glass. Actually, he did all the stained glass in his church. He was an elder in his church, and he did a lot of the stained glass in their church when they built it. But he did that. So when he passed away, I got one of those. There were a couple. My sister got one, and I got one. Yeah. So this room for me is very relaxing, and I've got pictures of the kids and different things like that. Just a comfortable, comforting room to me. So I figured, why not do a live feed from this room, right? That's good thinking. Plus it changes. I get sick of seeing it. I don't like going back and seeing the videos anyways, but we got to retitle them and things like that for whatever purpose. But you see the same video with the same background time and time again. It's like, okay, I got to change something. So I get more coffee. So I'll post another link to my RunKeeper. Oh, hi, Steph. Good morning. I didn't see you join us. That's awesome. Good morning. Meredith, working from the dining room is where it's at. For me, I have our window and balcony in front of me as I work. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, they're really a way for me to stay connected to my father, my grandfather, too. Let me see. I was saying I'm going to post another link to my RunKeeper app, so you can look me up on RunKeeper and friend me if we're not friends already, and join in our weekly mileage challenge. I don't know where everyone's at right now. I have to take like a midweek temperature where everyone's at. I know Steph's been knocking them down like crazy. Mo's been out there. Like I said, my friend Susan up the road here, she's a serious runner. Like, I don't think she's officially in our challenge, and I don't think I'm going to have her officially be in our challenge, but she's one of my friends on RunKeeper, and she's just amazing. And Chelsea, if you're watching, is friends with me on RunKeeper. But so once we get through this 12-week training, like I said, the half marathon got moved anyway, so I'll start a new class when we get back. The center opens. Oh God, I can't wait. When the center opens and we can all run together again. I'll start the new class that'll be different. Maybe we'll do novice one all over again or something. But the half marathon got moved to October 25th, so we got lots of time to train all through the summer, stuff like that. So if anyone wants to join us, it's the Flower City half marathon we do every year. This will be like my 5th year doing it or something like that. So decided to take some folks with me. Karen G, good morning. I wish I could see everybody that joins. I can't. So I guess it only notifies us when like our friends, people that we're friends with on Facebook join, then we get notified when they join. I wish I could see everybody, but if I don't see you, just know that I appreciate you and I'm glad you decided to join us. So I talked a little bit yesterday about, gratitude and starting the day with gratitude and ending the day with gratitude is a good idea too. And I know that, Yana's usually the last one to do a feed, Facebook feed, unless Karen in the Southern Tier does a yoga class on Thursdays, and then she's the last one on. But I know that, Yana usually talks about, gratitude and being grateful for things. And so I think that's a great way to bookend our days right now, being grateful for things. And today I'm grateful for, again, I think I said self-awareness yesterday, but today I'm grateful for even more self-awareness. Like I've noticed changes in myself, even in what I'll put out as far as like in group text, or even not even just in group text, but when I'm reaching out to somebody specifically, even if it's a friend of mine, I'm tending to vent less, right? So not even allowing that to, I've edited and deleted so many of my texts recently because I've become more aware of what's coming out of my mouth, right? So what good does it do to complain about something? What purpose does that serve? It certainly isn't going to change the situation. And I guess that boils down to acceptance again as well, but being self-aware before I hit that send button and saying, maybe I'll take half of that message away because it doesn't really serve a purpose other than to, I don't know, is it like, what is it, what purpose does that serve? So like delete it. And I've been very glad that I've done that on a number of occasions, just because it just doesn't serve a purpose. The situation's still going to be what it is. I'm still going to have to deal with, whatever it was that I was going to, lament, or I don't really want to say complain, but really just, look for, I don't know what. I don't even know what purpose it serves. It doesn't serve a purpose, so why do it, right? And so I really, I'm grateful for having that insight, and I think that's going to stick with me, and really kind of alter how, the message that I'm putting out there to those that are closest to me. Thankfully they still love me regardless. Even if I choose to complain about a situation, they still love me. So I'm grateful for that too, that I've got the friends that I do and the circles that I do. I actually got and I'm grateful for this too, and I talked about this yesterday, the messages that we get back from folks about our live feeds and about what we're trying to do, our additional support that we're trying to give the community, even from a distance, a physical distance. When we get that one message or that, that comment on the live feed, or the messages that we get through Messenger, it's worth more than you know. It really, a lot of times, will change the face of our entire day. And our ability to do this day in and day out, it really energizes me. I know that. But I got a message last night from one of my team members I don't even know what spurred it on, and I asked him, and he was just like, yeah, I just was just thinking about it, and I just really appreciate you and this job, and and what you do for us as staff members. And I just it floored me. It was such a short, quick message, but it really just changed my whole entire day. And I try and do that. I take that, and it really, I'm very grateful for it. And I take a lesson from that, and just, it doesn't have to be this long, drawn out, melodrama of a message. Just a quick note of appreciation is enough to change somebody's day. So do that today. yeah do that today. Send somebody just a quick message, somebody that, I don't know, you haven't touched base with yet this week or today or whatever, somebody that is not used to maybe even hearing from you, and just send them a little note of appreciation or encouragement. You could be changing somebody's entire day. I mean, as we go along here, and I know that we're, I don't even know. We've had our center's been closed since March 14th, and now it's the 8th of April. So we're not even, we're about a full month into it, and I know people are gonna, your energy levels are gonna start getting down. So everyone can use encouragement, right? So we've been practicing physical distancing, and I know, everybody has been different, and everyone's methods for coping with this has been different, but I can tell you, have been pretty adamant about the physical distancing for about a month now. So that's a long time to go without your friends, without physical connection, without being in proximity with folks that you normally rely on for support. So I guess my point in saying that is, you never know who needs your encouragement right now. And right now, everybody needs it. I think whether they want to admit it or not, I think everyone can use a little bit of encouragement. So my ask of you is to try and do that with somebody, anybody. Steph is here. Hi, Stephanie. I'm really digging your hiking pictures lately. I love Corbett's Glen too. So I saw your pictures from that. Oh yeah, without hugs. All my friends should know absolutely right now, everybody's getting the biggest, longest bear hug when I see them. Just warning you now, it's coming, because that is something that I miss the most. I am a hugger. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. So it's really difficult not to do that right now. In fact, I talked to Robbie, who I miss very much, my friend Robbie Mack, via text, and I'm trying to coordinate borrowing a bike rack from her so I can go get a couple of bikes from the center for my son and I, and we talked about coordinating this pickup, and she's like, well, okay, I'll meet you at the park and we can hand it off there. And I said, I can't do that, because if I see you, I'm gonna want to hug you. Like, I know, it's going to be really hard for me, so why don't we just coordinate it differently? I'll just pick it up from your house or something like that. And I hope, and I know that she knows what I mean by that, because she's a great person, and I know that at least I hope, I know that I probably didn't offend her, but I'm so in need of a hug from my closest, and even not from my closest, just from anybody right now. Would be great, but certainly to see my friends and not hug them is just like, I can't even do that right now. So Mo. Yawn. Sorry, just woke up. Good morning, Mo. Having a love seizure. Stephanie said, wait, Stephanie, who's having a love seizure? Oh boy. Oh, Betsy, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't imagine, as much as I want to say, it's hard living with a couple of teenagers too. If I didn't live with my sons, if my sons didn't live with me right now, I can't even imagine. In fact, my youngest son and I have made, like, every night sort of a time to, just get together just to watch movies on the couch, which is, normally he's in his room, watching his own stuff or playing video games, and I'm working and stuff like that. But we've got kind of a standing, one night he'll pick the movie, the next night I'll pick the movie. We watched a really freaky one last night, actually. Color Out of Space. It's an H.P. Lovecraft. He read the book, I guess, in school, and I didn't. It was freaky. It was almost like that Annihilation movie, only different. I don't know. And it had Nicolas Cage in it, who just plays a complete crazy person so well. Probably because he actually isn't that far off in real life. But anyway, who am I to judge, right? So, well, I don't know. I got way off on a tangent, but yes, I'm sorry, Betsy, for that. It's got to be really hard. So I hope that these videos help. I hope that if you are in need of any kind of connection, reach out to us. We've got on our Facebook page a post at the top with our weekly schedule of live feeds. Got a phone call. I forgot to hit my do not disturb thing on my phone. What was I saying? Oh yeah, class schedule. All of our live feeds are on there, and mutual aid meetings, virtual meetings, things like that. You can call into them. You can download Zoom on your smartphone, so you don't have to have a computer. Obviously, you have some kind of way if you're watching this live feed, but yeah, so all kinds of mutual aid groups, and then there's a flyer for our recovery support, our peer recovery support on there as well. So there's a phone number you can call that rings right through to actually my cell phone and Yana's, and so we will connect you with one of our outreach and engagement specialists, one of our peer recovery advocates, to help. Just to talk, see what it is you need, what we can do to help you in your recovery. So isolation is really our enemy, and I can't say that enough. So please, as much as you can, reach out. If not to family and friends, reach out to us. We can certainly relate to what it is you're going through and help if we can. So I haven't done nearly enough smiling through all of it. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here, and hopefully Mo and Stephanie get out there and add to your totals, because I'm beating you again this week, I think. Just kidding. I don't know where we're at this week. I know you guys have both been killing it. So, Stephanie, my dad has had my kids every day after school and up until September full time. Is he alone? I'm sorry. He's alone. We only see him through video chat, which is hard. It really is hard. I'm sorry to hear that. It's really difficult to do this video stuff. I've been wrestling with it, and I'm trying to remember to be grateful for it, because without it we would have nothing, right? So at least we have that, but it's really hard. It's very limiting, and especially when you are so used to that, physical contact. I'm a big physical contact person, and it's hard to try to move my coffee out of the frame just in case it looks gross. Yeah, it's hard to do this, to have, I've said to, my ROCovery family several times, I need 3D people, I need touching. It's a little creepy actually, but anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna stop there because I'm getting a little weird, but thanks for checking in, guys. I really appreciate it. Today's Wednesday, the 8th of April. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Get outside. Check our schedule. Again, we've got Brian's meditation at 11, Kirsten at noon, Chelsea at 2, Lisa at 3, and Yana wraps things up at 5:30. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting any. Oh, and then there's a Zoom hangout we added this week at 6:30. think check the schedule on our Facebook page. I think it's 6:30. There's going to be a Zoom hangout with Yana and some of our staff. So go check that out. Lots of ways to connect today. Try and limit your negative input, social media and whatnot. There's a lot of negativity out there. I'm trying to limit that as much as I can to keep my thoughts positive and keep myself inspiring hope. I'll talk to you guys soon, and thanks for coming again. I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30. Peace.